Good morning, everybody. We are here. We're ready to go. We're looking good. We're bouncing back. Everything is green at the moment, and I hope that it stays that way. We got Alien Head first in the chat. You are first in the chat. Am I second? No, you were first, man. Alien, Mango. We got Alien, Gen G, Mango, Giovanni, Alien, Old Rounder, Alien, Mango, Gorilla, Mango, the famous one. Hey, the famous ones. Haven't seen you in a while. Is it March yet? You know, it is March somewhere. It is March somewhere. It's not March here, but it is March somewhere, man. Giovanni, Clay late as always. Late to his own point. I had to go pee because I know that if I come in here and I didn't go pee before I started, I was going to sit here and sweat, but I did. So now I'm good. I'll be good for at least 5 minutes. Then I'll probably have to go again. Jen G, Frank, all of you guys, so glad to have you in here. Let's check the market out, see what's going on so far today. We have got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. You guys can't see it, but I can. It is up 3.24%. GameStop sitting at 24.73, up 1.02%. Shiba Inu Coin up 3.27%. Having a nice little rally this morning, going up to 13.92, back down to 13.75, but green on the day nonetheless. Looking very good there. We're hoping it continues to move higher now. Bitcoin, top left-hand side of the screen. You guys can see it right here, $84,000, and $84,000 looking pretty good after $78,000 lows that we tested at like 3 o'clock this morning. Coming down, testing 78,000 and bouncing back beautifully to that $84,000 mark right now. Having a little rally at 84,900, falling back to 84,000 flat. I'm telling you guys, volatility is in full swing today. So we're going to have to see how these play out, and we're definitely going to keep our eyes on them. Got a little green line being formed right now. Rebounding is the overall market rebound. So you got the NASDAQ up 0.44% today, throwing a green line. It's very interesting to me now. The stocks are almost in line with Bitcoin. Nice green line on the NASDAQ. Nice green line on Bitcoin. So very strange. We're going to have to watch how that goes. Solana. Can't see it. Clicked on the wrong button. Solana sitting at $145. Now, this is still down drastically from a couple days ago, but from a couple weeks ago, let's say, but up nicely. 13.82. It's a 14% gain from midnight last night, and even better from the $125. Golly bum, man. $125 lows that we saw at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning right there. So, yeah, $125 to $145. Very nice $20 gain in Solana over the last, 11 hours, 10, 11 hours or so. And Solana going up, going some green lines going up right now as we speak. Dogecoin, 19.8 cents, 5% gain. SHIB, 13.78. Ethereum, 22.25. Bitcoin, 84,100. SPY sitting 0.28% higher. QQQ 0.36% higher. Molinado down as always. Sundial sitting at $1.61. Netflix 9.71. Tesla 2.89. You got Amazon sitting at 2.09. Apple sitting at 2.36, and Saxel sitting at 22.31. Saxel's pretty low. Yeah, man. Saxel falling hard yesterday down through that major level of support. So keep your eye on Saxel if you guys are looking for a decent buy opportunity. This is a pretty low price here, taking pretty well to longer term levels of resistance that we haven't seen, or support, sorry, that we haven't seen since 2023. So Saxel being hit very, very hard there. And if you guys are interested in it, you can grab some of that. But we're going to watch Bitcoin play out on the top left-hand side of the screen. And we have got a major rug pull here in the middle of the screen. You guys can see Wepe, Mango Penguins. I don't know if Mango Penguins, sits on a thumbtack all day long or what his problem is. But Mango Penguins thinking that this is a rug pull. Look, man, there's still $940,000 in the liquidity pool. Definition of a rug pull is when somebody pulls the liquidity out of the liquidity pool. And this is not a rug pull. A rug pull would happen if the team or if another individual went and completely drained the liquidity pool. This is simply people being afraid. And to me, I don't know if you bought in. It doesn't sound like you did, which I don't know. I guess you could still talk about it, but you don't have to be an idiot. To me, this is falling like the rest of the meme coin market cap has been falling. 1700 points per coin is obviously lower than a lot of the pre-sale prices were, but 1700 points per coin down to 600 points per coin, very annoying. I've been riding it all the way down, and hopefully we do get a green line today. I would love a green line like this one right here to bring us back up, but nonetheless, man, people being afraid, falling victim to the major amounts of extreme fear that are in the markets right now, not a rug pull. Just the fact that people can't hold to save their mother's life, that's all. Regardless, that's what we got going on. Too many discounts, not enough cash. Yes, Jeffrey, man. I didn't buy anything yesterday, so I'm kind of kicking myself. What's the consensus on the bounce today? Now, because people are still extremely fearful, I'm being a little bit more cautious. What are you guys doing? Are we averaging in? Are we going in kind of heavy right now since this is the highest level of fear that we have seen in a very long time? What are the plans? What are the plans that we got going on? Let's see. Did you say Cashapp was going to the moon? Cashapp 10x, man. I can't help it that I didn't take my profit on a 10x gain going from 0.001 to 1 cent, man. I can't help it that I didn't take my gain on that, but I don't know. You know what? I think that if you're going to be just like somebody who wants to come in and say negative things when people are losing money, if you're not going to take it, right? When all of these coins bounce back and everybody's making money, if you're going to get like offended when I tell you that, you didn't make it because you were a bear and your inability to invest when others were fearful, like, I don't feel like I want to dish that out to you when we are all successful and you're still sitting there wondering why you're in the same position that you're in. I don't know, man, because I don't want to be that guy, but if you're only going to come in here and spread negativity, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, which means that you're not going to be allowed in the chat. So I want to know what the purpose is in constantly trying to say stupid things when people are losing money. I mean, we got to have a conversation about that, dude, because, Mango, I enjoy you being in the chat, but I don't enjoy idiots. So I just want to make sure that this is the route you want to go with it. Been holding SHIB for too long, 4 years, buying little by little. Yeah, Giovanni, man, I feel like I've been holding Shiba Inu Coin for so long that I don't even think about it being in my portfolio anymore. And I haven't added the Shiba Inu Coin in such a long time because I do own so much of it that it's almost like I can't say it's like my Zcash position because I don't think about Zcash literally at all. And I don't want to sell my Zcash. Like, there's complete detachment from Zcash, but Shiba Inu Coin is a little bit different. I will gladly sell my Shiba Inu Coin. I just don't want to sell it at these prices. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get back up to the 5,000-6,000, the FOMO levels where people are buying and you're making, 5-6x gains on your money. I want to get back up to those levels before I really go to sell it. So I still, like my meme coins, man, I want to get rid of them, but I don't want to do it at the current levels. Now, I'm pretty sure that's the sentiment of a lot of people in here. Black Dag and everyone who wants to get in, I have some news. Let me know, Alien Head. I have not seen anything since I did the last Black Dag update, but what's the news, man? Because I own not a ton of Black Dag, but I do own a decent amount if it launches at the prices that they say it's going to launch at and all that. How do Tonic, Call, and Crow charts look? I have not looked at Tonic or Crow with Knife in a long time. I'm pretty sure Crow got hit hard because I do get notifications for Chronos, and I'm pretty sure that's like 7-8 cents or something. Yeah, 7 cents right now. Chronos sitting at 7 cents over the last year has been hit very, very hard. Man, dude, Crow absolutely ripped on the election news and came down very hard. Kronos rugged. Oh, man. It stinks that Kronos rugged. Man, that's terrible. It's gone from 20 cents down to 7 cents. It's a 70-80% decline right there. Stinks to see that everything is getting rug pulled right now. But nonetheless, 7 cents is actually very cheap. The 5 cent level is a major level of support for Kronos, testing it all throughout the bear market. So I would keep your eye on the 5 cent mark for Kronos. If it reaches that, I probably will be buying a decent amount of Kronos. I don't use crypto.com as much as I used to, but I still have some money on crypto.com. And I like Kronos. Kronos is actually one of the first like exchange coins that I ever bought. Crow with knife, dude. I haven't looked at this one in a while. 7 zeros and a 2. Okay, yeah, it's back down pretty heavy too. 7 zeros and a 1.5 is kind of where it was listed at on CoinMarketCap back in April of 2024, and then ripped up 10x. Basically, another rug pull, right? Going back down 80% as the liquidity was just immediately drained out of it. And what was the other one? Oh, Tonic, man. Tonic. This one I have not seen in a very long time. Is Lonnie in here? Doesn't Lonnie own a lot of Tonic? Or is it VVS that Lonnie owns? Now, this one is definitely down heavy from 2022. I forget if it was Tectonic or if it was VVS that Lonnie owns. But, dude, a $6 million market cap. I mean, this is a very, very small coin now. With only $26,000 in volume being done, Tectonic is down and down heavy and continues to decline over the last year, going from 6 zeros and a 12 to 7 zeros and a 2. Another 80% decline in that one right there just over the last year. So, I mean, definitely very, very cheap coin, but very low volume right now. 73% increase brings it to $26,000 in overall volume is pretty tough. My plan, praying my other non-crypto investments 1000x. I'm tapped out. Otherwise, I'd be buying Shiba Inu Coin and Terra Luna Classic. Old rounder, bro. You know what, man? There should be a sense of relief, okay? There should be a sense of relief that comes with that. Because if you truly are tapped out, right, or if you're not in the market to buy right now, it's very easy to hold, dude. Like if selling is not on your list, it's very easy to hold. There's no options that come with it. There's no decisions that have to be made. There should be no stress with that. So yeah, dude, if you are tapped out, right, relax. Let the market do what the market's gonna do. You and I, we can't change the market. We can't move it. We can't change these prices or manipulate them in any way. So because of that, because we have no control over it, sit back, relax, let it take over and see what happens. Let's see. Exactly. I want to trade my SHIB, just none of these prices. Yeah, dude, I don't know what would cause Shiba Inu Coin to rip up other than greed returning to the market. Now, some of the good news, right? I did a video on it this morning. The SEC is saying that meme coins, true meme coins, are just collectibles. That's all they are. There's no value. It's like a baseball card or whatever. It's a collectible. People like it. People collect stamps. People collect rocks. The SEC does not regulate and does not, I guess, govern collectibles. Now, the problem I do have, though, Satoshi and his ecosystem team are trying to tell you that Shiba Inu Coin is an enterprise. Shiba Inu Coin is an ecosystem. And, dude, what they're building is a business, right? They make money off of Bone, off of Leash, off of Shiboshis, off of Treat. They make money directly off of that, and they essentially work. Right? They're trying to build up this ecosystem based on the money that they bring in, paying their paychecks, and they work. And then you want to see an increased profit based on Satoshi's businesses that he brings in, based on the partnerships that he can deal, based on all of this. So, dude, I would stay away from that completely. I would say, Satoshi, man, Shiba Inu Coin is a meme coin. Stop with all this enterprise business. Let's see, on a mineral deal. That's already calming the market's emotions. Very good, Jeffrey. We do need to calm the market's emotions because I don't know why people are so emotional. Never below 80,000 again. Dang it, because I didn't buy it, man. I didn't buy it at 78. JB. You very well could be right, JB. You very well could be right. I did not buy the Bitcoin dip at 78,000. I'm still on edge. Not nervous, right? But I am on edge watching it. And if the 200 period or the 200-day exponential moving average essentially holds up at this $84,000-$85,000 level, you very well could be right, man. The only horizontal level of support that I believe we have at the moment, though, is like $70,000 to $73,000. 75 is kind of a little high for me, but you know, that $70,000 range. So I'm watching that like a hawk, but I kind of hope you're right, dude, because I got enough invested. I'm kind of in a weird position, right? I got enough invested that I'm kind of like old rounder, bro. Kind of sitting back and saying, I'm fine, man. Just let it run. I don't need to invest more. I can. That might be the difference. I'm not tapped out, per se, but I don't need to invest more. So if it comes down, I can, but I don't necessarily want it to. I never want to see 80,000 again. I want it to absolutely rip up. Anyone who wins in, there's a 400%. Dang, dude. A 400% bonus on my buy, man. Might make me want to buy a little bit more. That's a lot. I forget what price I bought in at, man, but that might give me like the same price that I bought in at. Yeah, Tariq, man. Shiba Inu Coin. Watching Shiba Inu Coin. Let me see if I can pull the chart. Shiba Inu Coin's at like 1380 points per coin today. Oh, no, you guys can see it at the top right-hand side of the screen. Where is it? 1378 right now. Yeah, so Shiba Inu Coin is trying to bounce back, man. Bitcoin wicking down, kind of below. Dude, hey, who was it? Was it Old Rounder that pointed this? Oh, jeez, Google scared the crap out of me. Was it Old Rounder that pointed out the ascending trend line from the highs that were hit back in 2021? The high that was hit in, I believe this is the beginning of 2024. Could be a level of support. Because, dude, that level of support held up perfectly. Was that Old Rounder, or who was that came up with that level of support right there? Smokes, dude. I can't zoom in any further, but man, that is about as perfect as can be. You guys see that? Might be hard. I can't zoom in. $78,300 to where that line's at $77,900, man. If that line was off by about 400, that could go down as the perfect level of support. Yeah, that's me on those. Yeah, Old Rounder, man. I don't know. I mean, I could have tweaked my line just slightly there, but holy smokes, dude. That might end up being, it might. Okay, I don't know what comes tomorrow. I have just as much fun and just as much stress watching these lines as you guys do. So I have no idea what comes tomorrow. We could be back down to 50,000 for all I know. The whole world could be up in tears and fears and everything else. But dude, that might be one of the most epic calls. We're going to have to see how that plays out. That might be one of the most epic calls I've ever seen. We'll watch that one for sure. Leave that. You know what? Let's make this. Can I change the color? I don't know where to edit this line. All right, we'll just leave it. Old Rounder, you can remind us that that's you. I was going to make it like a nice yellow color or something so we know that it's not like a normal trend line, but I don't even know where to adjust that line at. Let's see. Claven, watch it. Yeah, Miski from Flixton. I actually, you might be very proud. I don't know. You might be mad at me, but I traded Pi 2 days ago, maybe. Made 18.1%. We did it during the live stream. I didn't buy it with the intent to hold it because I can only buy futures on KSX. I can't buy spot, and I don't want to buy. I don't want to hold futures, especially leverage, overnight or for any long period of time. But yeah, dude, we've been watching, and I'm glad I'm not holding it, right? Because I headed to this blue line right here. But the other day, traded it, made 18.10% on it, and it is coming back down. But I actually did two videos on Pi over on that 99 Bitcoin channel. So I looked into it a little bit more. Not any of the fundamentals, right? But I was looking at this price action right here, and I still have no idea what Pi is, like what they do and how you guys earned it and all of that stuff. So, forgive me that I don't know everything on and about that. But dude, XRP took like a month to run from 50 cents to $3, and it blew the world away, right? You've got guys getting hundreds of thousands of views on XRP videos every single day. XRP, look at this, XRP versus meme coin search volume. All right, let's update this. Let's see where this is at. Today's the 28th, right? XRP, man, and everything's expected to come down throughout February and March here because prices are lower. But, dude, XRP search volume just dominating. This is the difference between meme coins. Meme coins are at an all-time high right now. Meme coins and XRP, dude. XRP dominating in terms of search, but it took a month to go from those prices at 50 cents to $3. Pi did it in 5 days. Absolutely ripping, but not that many people are talking about it. Not that many people are just excited. It's crazy, man. So yeah, I did. I don't own any. I did own some. But dude, if it gets ripped with the rest of the market, if you can tell me a little bit about it, or if somebody in here really likes Pi and you guys can tell me a little bit about it, I have been watching it, like Miski asks here. I don't own any, but dude, I'm not too shy to buy in if it comes back down into this area right here. But I got to figure out where I can buy it, right? I don't want to buy it on futures. And I want to hold it on futures. I don't want to be charged to hold it because of the rollover rate or whatever they call it. And whatever they call it in crypto is a rollover rate in Forex. But also don't want to hold it on leverage because I don't want to go to bed and have my position liquidated. I'm stuck with my game investments still. They did get a deal with Nintendo, so that's exciting. But Web3 gaming is in the dumps. Dude, I don't know if there's any sort of sector in crypto right now that's not in the dumps. AI agents are down 80%. Meme coins are down 60% from where they were last month. Everything seems to be just beaten up right now. So yeah, man, I'm hoping we get a nice little rally, some excitement. Clay, testnet is launching March 28th. Alien Head, very nice, man. Which means that we're probably going to be launching here very, very quickly. And dead serious, guys. Blockdag, because of its heavy gain on launch day, I'm not opposed to taking my gains early on Blockdag and then potentially buying back in. I like their idea of I don't know, mobile mining or whatever they call it, to get everybody involved in crypto. But I do think that the prices are going to fall shortly after launch, and there's going to be a decent buyback opportunity. Price of SHIB's nearly the same as 4 years ago. Yeah, Giovanni, man. The prices of a lot are nearly the same as 4 years ago, unless you're talking about major layer 1 blockchains. a lot of meme coins, dude, have just been ripped over. I don't know. I can't say they've been ripped over the last 4 years, right? But that the emotion that drove prices up in 2021, that's not here right now. People are not excited about crypto. They started to get excited about crypto, but something, man, it's almost like you can't explain it. Is it aliens? Is it ghosts? What is it that's spooking retail investors so much over the last month? Because, dude, I'm not that scared. I truly am not. Is it honestly tariffs? Are people so afraid of tariffs? Like, do they really think it's going to destroy our nation? Like, what is the mentality here that's driving such declines in cryptocurrency that people are showing extreme fear at the moment? I don't know. I believe Satoshi is killing Shiba Inu Coin with all his lies. He's doing a very, very good job of doing that, Giovanni. Flipping page. What's going on, man? Boom! Of course I'm proud. I like it. Crypto Rocketeer. Misky. I almost called you Flisky. That's kind of cool. Bitcoin trapping longs before the final push down to 77 to 72. Yeah, Flip. So is that what you think? It's going XRP pump videos are useless. A lot of people watch them, though, Flip. A lot of people watch them. Crazy search volume on XRP. But is that where you think that Bitcoin will bottom out? Because I don't necessarily disagree, man. I don't necessarily disagree. You saw my longer term trend lines on Bitcoin. You're saying this is a nice little bump or a nice little rally before Bitcoin begins to come back down. I can't disagree, man. Now, the only thing that could keep me from disagreeing with you is the trend line, right, that might be holding up here on the weekly that Old Rounder talked about. Those higher highs that were hit in 2021, the higher high that we hit back in 2020, I think this is 2024. Yeah, March of 2024 here. That trend line could be held up as a level of support there. So 77. Yeah, you said 77. That's kind of this area right here at 78. So, and then down here, you're saying 72. That's almost exactly where my line's at, 72. So, you're kind of saying in this area right here is where you expect Bitcoin to go, between these two blue lines. I don't even know if you can see it that well. I feel like these lines have to be bigger. I don't know if they show up that well for you guys on the screen. I feel like I need to make them thicker so you can see them a little bit better. But yeah, you're saying in that range. I don't doubt that it could hit that range. I don't doubt that it may have bottomed and we never see that range again, though, man. We gotta wait and see what Bitcoin throws our way. Because with people as fearful as they are, I know that they're gonna make dumb decisions. This is extreme emotion. This fear right here is almost it's just as heavy as if we were sitting in extreme greed, right? March 11th of 2024, right? Extreme greed when meme coins were hitting fresh highs. Shiba Inu coins up at 4,500 points per coin. That was extreme greed, guys. That would have been a perfect time to sell. And now could be a perfect time to buy because the fear is at the lowest. So, or the highest, I guess. It's kind of weird when you say, because you're talking about a low indicator, but fear is high. Greed is low. So yeah, man, I don't know. If you're going to be buying when others are fearful and selling when others are greedy, we've got to be averaging in right now or buying in right now. Feedback on Wepe. Yeah, Frank, man. Wall Street Pepe falling victim to the same level of fear that the rest of the crypto market is falling into. It's got a decent bounce today. 12% gain on the day today. A lot of people, some people messaged me on X about it. I've not sold Wall Street Pepe. I averaged down, but I am probably done buying Wall Street Pepe. If you add all of the wallets together that I hold Wall Street Pepe in, I am a top holder. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I fall, but I am a top holder in Wall Street Pepe. I could erase today's gain if I don't want to, because I don't want to take a loss, but I could erase today's gain on Wall Street Pepe if I sold. If I sold one of my wallets, maybe not, but if I sold all of my wallets worth, yes, I could erase today's gain. No doubt about it. So for that reason, I don't want to buy anymore because, dude, I don't want to own all of Wall Street Pepe. But it is tough, man. It's tough to watch so many people sell, so many people panic, so many people leave, so many people give up. My ultimate hope, right, is that Wall Street Pepe does see some buying pressure. Here's what I tell the guys on X that message me about it. I don't know if they will. It's very nice to see this green line today, but if I have to compare Wall Street Pepe, which is down 60-70%, to, Shiba Inu Coin that is down 60-70%, or MOG that's down 70-80%. If I've got to compare a brand new meme coin like this that's on the same decline as a major meme coin like MOG or SHIB or Pepe or any other, just insert the name that you would like to, Trump, Melania, I believe, okay, and this is just my thought process, I believe that people would be more inclined to go out and buy SHIB, or people would be more inclined to go out and buy MOG or Trump or Melania or any of these other meme coins that are on the same level of dip. So I believe a lot of the excitement was lost, but the good news is I do come out here and I look at these holder numbers. 71,678. This number should go up as people continue to claim and not necessarily sell off. 71,900. So it's, you guys can't see it. Over on the left, it was 70,600, whatever I just said. Now it's 71,900. So over the last roughly 24 hours, 300 new holders in Wall Street Pepe. That could be guys that are claiming late. That could be a couple guys trying to buy the dip. Whatever it ends up being, it's not losing holders. It's up 0.124% over the last 24 hours. So there are signs of life in Wall Street Pepe, but I personally am nowhere near as excited as I once was, because the overall the extreme fear that has caused the entire market to sell off over the last month obviously hit Wall Street Pepe. But now the question becomes, which dip do we buy? And are people going to answer the question, will we buy the Wall Street Pepe dip? I think the only people that are going to be buying into Wall Street Pepe now are ones that are averaging down. Instead of, new excited retail investors jumping in for potential gains in what these guys are building. So I think it's going to have a little bit of a harder time making a comeback, but I am very glad to see that it's not necessarily just straight dying out, and there are buys flowing in to give you a 12% gain on the day today. It's tough. But that's my thoughts on Wall Street Pepe. Like, you can see Trump and Melania over on the right-hand side of the screen here being down from 72 to $12, being down from $12 to 80 cents. I just think people are more likely to buy into these, being top meme coins, doing hundreds of millions of dollars a day in volume, than they would to buy into this now, since everything is, essentially an equivalent dip. That's my thought process on it. Hope I'm wrong, because I do want to make money. I want it to go back up. But I don't mind exiting when I start to make some money on it. Donald Trump's words are the cause. What are the words, though, that would be causing such fear, Miski? What are the words? Well, we got to make America great. Like, what are the words that would be causing fear? Who has two thumbs and made a hyper-aggressive trades today? CLSK cash secure puts sold for June at $10. Ooh, baby. Dude, isn't CLSK trading at like 8 right now? Pretty sure CleanSpark was 7 and change yesterday. I imagine it's 8 today with the bounce in Bitcoin. 794. So why did I lose my quotes? I think it's so annoying that I don't have my quotes over here. How do I get my quotes back? No, I don't want to add that here. I want to add that to my charts page. Add a widget. I don't want the widget to just add to the toolbar. No, man. I don't know. I don't know how to get that back on here at the moment. I got to look into it, but yeah, Clean Spark back up to $8.12, coming back down to $7.90 at the moment. That is a pretty aggressive trade, but dude, I don't doubt that you could be just fine in that. I really don't. You said that was for June? I would imagine that we do see a very nice gain by June. In you know, a very nice bounce back in Bitcoin. I highly doubt the market stays fearful for the next 4 months, 3 months. What do you guys think? You guys, because Frank, yeah, it's an aggressive play. Sold some out of the money cash secured puts for, technically in the money cash secured puts. Clean Sparks trading $2 lower than where he sold those puts for. Earned $3.07 a share. Very nice. But I can't imagine people stay fearful for the next 3 months. So what do you think? Okay, everybody, about to board a plane back to Durham, North Carolina. Be well, stay healthy. Clay, be well, my friend. Talk to everybody next week. Absolutely. Alien Head. This dude, man, he is a globe trotter. Alien Head, enjoy the day. Enjoy the flight. I don't know how long of a flight you got, man, but get some rest on it. And thank you very much for being in the live stream. Keeping it awesome. And we will gladly see you on Monday. Let's see. What's with all the cam reports on Bitcoin as well? Frank, what do you mean cam reports, man? What do you mean cam reports? Let's see. It was released under the pre-sale price. Well, it was released under the last pre-sale price, right? It was actually released above the early stage pre-sale prices because it was released at, I don't know, like 2,600 points. I got it at 2,400 points the very first time that I bought into it. But I really don't know if you guys understand the definition of a rug pull, right? Rug pull is when somebody literally pulls the rug out from under you. They drain the liquidity pool. And the liquidity pool has not been drained. Nobody ripped the rug or nobody ripped the liquidity out of the pool. This is a sell-off. People who own the coin have been selling it. There's a major difference, right? One of them is it's literally ripped out and other people are selling. This is the whole market wide. I don't know if you would call Bitcoin a rug pull, but Bitcoin is down, you know, like $300 billion, man, $400 billion over the last couple of days. It's not a rug pull because people sell off. So, I don't know. I think a lot of people need to redefine what rug pull means. Just because something goes down in value does not mean that the rug was pulled out from under you or liquidity was drained. Do you guys know if any sports teams have meme coins out? No, I don't know of any sports teams that do. Scottie Pippen does. Scottie Pippen's got ball or something like that. Scottie Pippen is not a sports team, but I know Scottie Pippen has a meme coin. I have no idea how it's doing, but I would imagine it's rug pulled as well, according to everybody's definition of rug pulled these days. Wepe is $6. Man, if Wepe goes to $6, I'll buy you whatever you want, Mask Deep. Let's put it that way. If Wepe goes to $6, I will buy you whatever you want. Let's see. Andy, so is Wepe dead? I mean, anything that gains 12% in a day, guys, is not dead. So clearly, I can't say it's dead. It's done $692,000 in volume today. Soxo cash secured puts sold for May at $25, earning oh. Isn't Soxo like 22? You earned $5 on that? Dang, man. That very nice game, man. Wow. Dude earned $5 on that. All it's got to do is bounce back to where it was like 3 days ago, and it's at $30. Then those puts will be almost worthless, and you can get out if you want, man. That's incredible. Yeah, Frank, that's not bad at all, man. That's not bad at all. Bitcoin doing very well since midnight last night. Very nice green candle. Question is, will it be able to bounce back, or is it simply trying to give us a nice green day and we see the losses continue on? I don't know. 83.6 at the moment, giving back the 85,000 that it just touched, losing about $1,400 over the last hour, coming back down to 83.6. In November of 2020, or maybe on November 24th, there was a price gap where Bitcoin jumped from like 77,000 to 81,000. Some people have the opinion that Bitcoin needs to go back down to close the gap. Yeah, so Christian, man, I'm not necessarily someone who believes that every single gap always needs filled. Okay? Let's see. Gaps are kind of hard, almost impossible to form on cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency trades 24 hours a day, so you can't really like gap up at the open or gap down at the open or something like that. So I don't know where you would necessarily see that gap, but November 20, what did you say, November 24th? Or November of 24? Nah, you must just mean November of 2024 sometime. So probably in this area right here. Now, you absolutely could be right, man. I don't know where the gap is, because crypto does trade 24 hours a day, so you're not going to see a gap. But I don't doubt that we could be coming back down. We almost came back down to that area right here last night when we tested 78,600. But like these are the two lines that I'm looking at right now. This one makes sense. Old Rounder gave us this one, and this on the weekly chart is basically the higher highs that were hit in 2021, touching the higher high that was hit in March of 2024, connecting those, and that became resist or support, and that's where we touched last night when we came back down. Could be a nice bounce. 200 period exponential moving average right here on this teal line, about 81,000, seems to be holding up as a level of support. However, if both of those are broken, the horizontal level of support that was resistance all throughout 2024 is essentially that $70,000 area. So that's what I'm watching if these two levels get broken here. If the 200-day exponential moving average, this ascending trend line, if both of those are broken, I'm watching. I think it's going to be very difficult to see like 66, but I'm watching this like $69,000 to $72,000 area as level of support, because that's what was resistance throughout all of last year. Just kind of, the levels that I'm looking at as potential maybe bottoms or potential support for Bitcoin. I don't think the gaps absolutely need filled, but a lot of people do, and because they feel that way, they typically are filled. Big correction in early 2021 lasted about 10 weeks, so maybe fear continues until May. I have no idea. Yeah, that could be a possibility. It did when we fell in 2021 after Bitcoin hit that 60 what? I don't know, 60. Why are you not giving me a weekly chart? So this major pullback here in 2021, Bitcoin was at like $60,000, fell heavy over 2 weeks, going from 60,000 all the way down to $28,000. The Bitcoin was rug pulled in 2021, absolutely rug pulled. And it sat in this area for essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 to 10 weeks down in this area right here before it started to recover. So it could be a possibility, man. I don't know if we're going to play out the exact same way that we did in 2021 or not. But it's not like this was a major V-shaped recovery. Bitcoin came down, gave people a period of time to accumulate once again. Right? Nobody wants to buy Bitcoin as it's falling down. Nobody wanted to load up on Bitcoin at $30,000, and then doubled in price. And hey, man, it came back down again heavy in essentially the bear market here, which brought Bitcoin back down to $15,000. And then it started to recover. But once again, let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, man. So we could have 2 months in the current area. We could have two essentially short, 2 months of essentially very unvolatile, low-priced Bitcoin before bouncing back. It seems that when Bitcoin bottoms, it likes to spend about 2 months in that area before recovering. Had a little decline right here. You know, I don't know because you were still rallying nicely, but boom, fell pretty heavy on this week, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, really 6 weeks, 6, 7 weeks before it started to rally again, and moved up very nice at the end of 2021. There, or no, this is throughout 2024, but moved up very nice, and here we are today. So we may fall down, man. We may sit sideways for a while. I have no clue. Nobody knows, right? Exactly the price action that we're going to see. We can only deal with what we got, man. And right now, we got a couple red days on Bitcoin. Let's see, Alien Head. Make sure that you have that real ID. Do it, man. Nobody wants fake ID. What's the support on regular Pepe? I'm barely getting in. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Pepe 79. Oh, actually, dude, we got a lot of support on Pepe right where you're at right now. You got Pepe hitting resistance in this area way back in 2020, early 2024 when it rallied. Let's see if we can get a nice horizontal. Got this horizontal line right here, and this is the level that it used as resistance back at the beginning of 2024. Came down, tested it here, floated around. It was a little lower. This is 79 where the line's at. This is 70, so about 12% lower than the current prices. It's testing that area nonetheless. Tested it here, and it's testing it again right now. So I would say that on regular Pepe, this is a pretty strong level of support. Now, if it's broken, right, you've got another 10% decline to get down to that 70 point per coin range. But then you're talking, 2023 levels. I don't know. I don't know, guys, if we go back down to bear market lows. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard for me to think that, yeah, you should wait until you get back down to the absolute bear market low. I don't know if we get back down there, like down to this area in here. So right now, pretty strong level of support that has held up since 2024. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive and you want to wait, you might get a 10% better price on Pepe support. But dude, what is this? You could almost quadruple to get back up like 3.5x gains to get back up to these all-time highs. This is what I'm talking about, man. When you can 3x gain to get back up to the highs in Pepe, or you can 3x gain to get back up to the highs in Wepe, I feel like people are going to be more inclined to buy something like Pepe because it's a bigger asset. Like, that's my thought process on that, is that I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder for Wepe to find buyers when everything is on such a discount right now. Have a great weekend, everybody. You as well, Moji. You as well. What platform you use? George, man. It just all depends. So, I do use the KSX Exchange, which is what you see on the screen right now. I got links for it in every description of my videos. If you're talking about stocks, that's what you see in the top of the screen. Stocks and options. I use Webull for stocks and options. KSX is kind of like my go-to centralized exchange right now. But in terms of holding a lot of my assets, like Trust Wallet, right? I use a decentralized wallet to hold a lot of my assets. But a lot of these things are very, very easy to buy on the KSX exchange. And of course, if I am going to be trading, it's just a lot easier. I don't do a lot of trading, though. I traded Pi the other day. Misky from Fliskies. Happy about that one. But I traded Pi the other day. Made a little money on KSX on that one. Have a good weekend, bros. You as well, Misky. Bro, how you feeling on Crow? Blockchain Poodle feels very cheap right now. We just looked at it at the beginning of the live stream. 7.5 cents, wherever it's at right now. Feels very cheap. I think there's a major level of support for Crow at 5 cents, right? Crow typically does very well when you're getting a lot of new users to sign up for the platform. Typically does very well when people are wondering how to buy crypto, and a lot of these exchanges are seeing new users. Of course, right now, over the last month and a half, 2 months, we've been seeing nothing but like fear in the markets, and search volume for how to buy crypto is starting to fall back off. So, of course, exchange coins, BNB, stuff like that, falling over the last couple of months because they really thrive when more users are signing up for those exchanges. To Mosif, later Mosif, who's cat? I don't know. Not in the room at the moment, but I like how you spell cat, man. That means it's a cool cat right now. I think downstairs, but I couldn't be too sure. Guys, overall, I think it's going to be a good weekend. I do. We're pulling back a little bit right now. $83,600 Bitcoin from the $85,000 that we touched a minute ago. But I do think that it is going to be a very good weekend. Whether or not we continue to have these dip buying opportunities, whether or not I've already bounced, we've already hit the bottom, and we begin to bounce back up, I truly do believe that we're in a bull market, right? I am optimistic. And because of that, I am using this opportunity to look for opportunities or look for chances to average down, to buy, and not to panic. Everybody else in the market is panicking right now. Everybody else is showing extreme fear. Everybody else that is essentially selling at the bottom is going to lose out. So as we end the live stream and as we do these shoutouts, I want to know, right? I want to know if you guys, like, what's yours? There's only 29 of us in here. So is your sentiment fear? Or is your sentiment kind of like that steady? I know Old Rounder's tapped out, and he's just sitting here waiting for the bounce now, but he doesn't seem fearful. So as we do these shoutouts, I want to gauge your sentiment a little bit, see how you guys are feeling emotionally, whether or not you're using this, whether you're just sitting here waiting, whether you are dollar cost averaging like Blockchain Poodles is doing. And it's going to help everybody else, right? Not just me. I can gauge your sentiment too. But you guys can read through the chat, and you can see maybe some people are panicking. Maybe some people are. And there's no right or wrong answer, right? It's just a way that we can gauge each other's sentiment and hopefully build a little confidence that this is a time to accumulate as opposed to a time to panic. We got shout-outs to Gorilla, the famous ones, Moji. Have a great weekend, Moji. J-Bones, baby. See you later, J-Bones. Moji. George, see you later. Misky, have a great weekend. Blockchain, see you later. J-Bones, man. Gorilla, we got the famous ones. Blockchain, Jeffrey. Blockchain, Gen G. Randall, the famous. We got Jeffrey. Mr. 504, have a great weekend. Christian, see you later. Forrest, Cheater RP. All of you guys, You know what time it is. You want to say it with me, Randall? Gorilla, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.